Traveling to Lebanon in 2021, all you need to know. Hey everyone, welcome to another traveling solo log. It's me, Solo. Hopefully after watching this video, you have a great idea and a great understanding if you should travel to Lebanon or not. Because I was recently just in Lebanon, so I have some great facts that will help you along your journey if you do decide to travel there. Also, stick to the end. I have some great tips that could help you on your journey to Lebanon. So that being said, let's start the video. But before I do, you know the drill. Please smash that like button. Okay, let's start. So let me tell you right now about Lebanon and what has been happening over there. So in the past 2 years, Lebanon has been dealing with a lot of stuff, unfortunately. The three main things that I've seen it has been dealing with, number one is the economy. The economy is such a big issue over there because unfortunately the economy has collapsed. Some may say it's collapsing, but let's just say it's collapsed. So right now, let me show you over here. This is a 100,000 Lebanese lira note. You might be thinking, wow, 100,000 Lebanese liras? That must be worth a lot. Unfortunately, it's not. It actually has dropped 90% in the past 2 years. So put that in perspective. So this note was worth 90% more. And right now, this is their biggest bill, as I said. So this is only worth $5.70, and this is their biggest bill. So because of their economy crashing, many people have been left jobless. Many people that are still working are getting paid 90% less. So say for example, if you're at a company, you're getting paid, let's say $1,800 a month, now you're getting paid $200 a month. So that hurts a lot of people, and also it's hurting a lot of businesses. So many businesses had to shut down because of this issue. So that's just one of the reasons, is the economy is in chaos right now. So many places are closing. And also to add to the thing, to like the economy, is number two would have to be the COVID-19 issue. I know many countries are dealing with COVID-19, but especially in Lebanon, already businesses are struggling and they don't want to shut down or limit their hours. But some places had to, like for example, restaurants, or some businesses that like just had to close because of curfew time. And many people are staying at home, so when you stay at home more, you spend less. So that also has hurt the economy, and more businesses had to shut down. And the third thing that Lebanon has been dealing with a lot, especially Beirut, which is the capital city, is that there was a huge explosion last year. There was a huge explosion in the city at the seaport that devastated a lot of the people over there. Many people have lost their homes, or their buildings got destroyed. Many of the windows smashed and broke. Many people that did still have businesses that were surviving got hit by this third thing, like it was like a knockout punch, that many businesses had to close down due to either lack of funds, or they just couldn't rebuild their business because everything has got destroyed. So most of the city of Beirut got destroyed in that, but thank God that now the city's rebuilding, and I'll get into more detail into that later. So basically these are the three main things that Lebanon has been dealing with right now. So Lebanon right now is not in the best shape to visit, but there are reasons why you should visit. So let me give you the 5 main reasons on why you should visit, and these reasons are kind of the reasons why I visited. Let's jump into it. The first reason is everything has gotten cheaper for tourists in Lebanon. So if you're a tourist and you come to Lebanon with dollars, euros, or British pounds, everything is a lot cheaper than it was before 2 years ago. For example, my friend was saying, if you come to Lebanon 2 years ago, you need like $2,000 just to live there for a month. Now you need less than $1,000 to have a great time in Lebanon. So in Lebanon, I was able to get accommodation, eat out nearly every day, have some great food, and also see around the country, see the beautiful nature over there. It was all that. I got to go to different places with transportation on Uber, cost less than $1. So yeah, they have a lot of great deals in Lebanon right now happening. So if you do want to visit, this might be a great time to come for a great deal for prices. Local people, they're struggling. I'm not gonna lie, they're struggling, having a hard time to make ends meet. But if you're a tourist, it'll help stimulate the economy, and also you have a great time because there's lots of things to do in Lebanon. Reason number 2, the food is amazing in Lebanon. If you ever came to Lebanon, you know what I'm talking about. The food is amazing. Even across the Middle East, everyone knows that one of the countries that have the best food, don't get me wrong, the Middle East has some good food, but one of the countries that has the best food is Lebanon. They have delicious shawarma, falafel, hummus, you name it, all the best Arabic foods. And because everything is cheaper now, you can grab a nice falafel sandwich, which I suggest you must try. It's a falafel sandwich or a shawarma sandwich for like less than $1 or around $2, and that's a great deal. If you're curious more about the food scene in Lebanon, you could see my other videos where I just show all the different cuisines they have. And I tried out, they have some great food. So that's reason number 2, is the food. Reason number 3 to come to Lebanon is its nature. Lebanon has some beautiful nature. It has mountains, it has waterfalls, it has basically anything you can imagine. It has beaches. What else does it have? It has a nice seaside area with a bunch of rocks that I'll show you in Beirut. It's beautiful. I would go there nearly every day, just go walk around the seaside. They have, so basically nature, Lebanon has so much of it, and it's right next to the Mediterranean Sea. So that brings me to my 4th reason why you should come visit: the weather. The weather over there, when I was there the past month, was amazing. It was like in the mid-70s Fahrenheit, which is about like 25, 26 Celsius. So it was nice, it wasn't hot, it wasn't cold, it was perfect weather, and every day was sunny. I did not see one rainy day over there, which I was amazed. I thought Lebanon would be kind of hot because it's right next to Syria, next to Damascus, which I've been to many times. In Damascus, Syria, right now it's very hot, but in Lebanon they have some nice Mediterranean weather. So that's another reason why to come to Lebanon. And the 5th reason why you should come to Lebanon is the people. The people in Lebanon, even though throughout all their hardships that they've been dealing with the past 2 years, they still are very nice, friendly, hospitable. Every time when I went to a restaurant to film, I wasn't expecting it, but many of the people, many of the business owners were like, no, please don't pay. I want to just, treat you for this meal. You're a foreigner, you're a tourist, so just I want you to enjoy Lebanon. Which to me I thought was shocking because many businesses are struggling, but I tried to pay them many times because, that's what I should do. So I tried to pay them many times, but some people I was able to pay, some people they were just like, no, you're a foreigner, you're a tourist, please just enjoy your time in Lebanon, which I was like, wow, that's amazing. So these are the 5 reasons why you should visit Lebanon, and I'm sure there's other reasons. And if I forgot any reasons or you want me to clarify any reasons, just drop a comment down below and I'll try to answer your questions. Okay, these are 5 reasons why you should not come to Lebanon. So now I just showed you reasons why you should come. These are maybe reasons why you shouldn't come. So number 1 is its financial crisis. So as I told you from before, Lebanon has been dealing with a deep financial crisis. So many people in Lebanon don't have that much money. It's either people in Lebanon are two-sided. It's either you're very rich or you're very poor. There's no middle class. People were telling me before, 2 years ago, there was a middle class, but now due to the economy crashing, the banking system failed them completely. It's hard for people to take out money out of the bank. So many people, unfortunately, have left to be broke, or they get some support from relatives overseas. Well, I've seen many Lebanese people, they do have family overseas, which is great. They could help support them. So they are dealing with a financial crisis. So many people, they're nice, friendly people, but some people, their morale is not very up there. So if you start talking to them about something, they're not very happy because they're dealing with so many things financially. And reason number 2 why you probably shouldn't come is many places are closed. Where I stayed in Lebanon was Beirut, the capital city, and I stayed in the nicest area in the downtown district, which was called Hamra. And if you just walk on the main street, which is called Hamra Street, every other business you'll find is closed, which to me, I thought that was how do I want to say, strange. I've never been to a place where every other business have been closed, but I know what they have been dealing with, so it wasn't that strange, but it was just a strange atmosphere to see every other business was closed in the area. Still nice businesses to eat or grab food, but you could tell it just run down. To keep it simple, just run down. Reason number 3 is the electricity. In Lebanon right now, there are a lot of power outages. I heard in the past there has been many power outages, but this is more frequent. So while I was there, I experienced a lot of power outages when I would get my hair cut from the barber, or maybe when I was going to a supermarket. I would just see a power outage, and some of these power outages last for 2 minutes, some 5, some 10 minutes, just depending on what establishment I was at. Some places do have power generators, like the apartment place where I was staying at in Hamra, which is the downtown area. They would have power outages, but they had a generator. So for example, we wouldn't have power for 2 minutes, and then the power generator would start up, and then we would have power. So that's something to consider. And also at nighttime, some of the street lights don't come on, which I never experienced that in my life. Some streets would be dark. So maybe if maybe if you're, a little bit paranoid at nighttime, it's not a good time to like go out after dark because some places won't be well lit up. And also, like for example, some places in Beirut have tunnels which should be lit up for cars. They just have power outages or maybe lack of electricity, so they don't have the thing like lit up, the tunnels. So they're having a electricity crisis on their hands right now. This brings me to my fourth thing, is gas. So right now they have a gas crisis also in Lebanon, which means is basically they have a lack of gas. So if you go to a gas station, one, the gas station might be closed when you go there, or two, if you do go to the gas station, you might have to wait an hour and a half just to get gas, which is very hard. Because, for example, if you go to Lebanon, you might think, oh, let me rent a car. But if you want to rent a car, you don't want to wait an hour and a half just for some gas. And the lines do get very busy. And sometimes I've seen in Al-Aqsa, also I heard that people do get in a little bit of fights for gas because sometimes people want to cut the line or what have you. So they do have a gas crisis. My suggestion would be like, if you do come to Lebanon, get some driver or someone to deal with the gas issue, like that he could come in the morning, get the gas, then pick you up and have a great day in Lebanon. So they do have a gas issue. And also keep in mind, if you do want to travel around the country, maybe you have like a full gas tank to go to some place, but then if you're traveling all day and you need to refill up, that could be an issue because gas is limited there. And when I was there, I would see a gas station open from let's say from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. and that's it. They would close. That's it for their gas of the day. It's sad. I never seen this. I'm saying I never seen this many times in this video because there's many things I haven't seen until I've been to Lebanon, and I've been traveling. You guys, I've been to over 20 countries thus far. It's not so many countries compared to other travelers like maybe Drubinsky or something, but when you travel, you experience new things. So gas is a definitely big issue. Reason number 5, safety. So the reason why I'm saying don't come to Lebanon right now because of its safety is it's not the safest time to come to Lebanon right now. You may have seen in the media what has been happening, but if not, let me just go over it real quick. Some people have been rioting, some people have been blocking streets. Looting has been on the increase right now in Lebanon because many people now are becoming poor and lack of Lebanese liras. Unfortunately, some people resort to doing bad things. Also at nighttime, not everywhere the street lights are working, so in dark places, dark alleyways, things might not be as safe. Also, keep in mind, in Beirut, it's a big city, just like in any other big cities. You have to pay attention where you are. Like I was saying in downtown Beirut, which pretty much is a safe area, but if you get out of the downtown area, I've been told that you have to watch out exactly what area you're in and where you're walking. You can't just roam around the city as you may in other bigger cities. So you have to keep that in mind, that because the economy is in deep crisis, that safety might be hard. And many of the people tell me they don't like to go outside at nighttime just because maybe things will happen, which I took their suggestion. I didn't really go out at night just because you never know what could happen. So these are the 5 facts of why you shouldn't come to Lebanon. So if you do decide to come to Lebanon, let me give you some tips. Here are my 5 tips that I can give to you. Number 1 is bring cash with you. Bring dollars, bring euros, but do not use your credit card whatsoever. The ATM machine will give you a different bank rate because there's 3 different rates of currency in Lebanon. But if you bring cash, you'll get the best rate, which is the black market rate, and you can exchange your money basically in every area. In Beirut, they'll have a money exchange shop, which is the black market rate, and this is the rate that many people are using in Lebanon. Number 2 is don't be flashy, because right now, a lot of people are dealing with a money crisis. Their economy is not doing so well. So don't be flashy. Don't try to wear wristwatches or wear some nice clothes. Try to blend in with the people. That will help you a lot to avoid some problems. And you should download 2 apps. The 2 apps I would suggest that you download. One would be Uber. The other one would be the money app. So Uber, the reason why I'm telling you to download Uber, Beirut doesn't really have that many great public transportation services. So if you take an Uber ride will be 10-15 minutes, only cost you about $1 to $2, so it's very affordable Uber. Then also there's this cash app that every day, because the economy is very unstable, and the money's changing. So for example, if you exchange $100 today, it might be worth let's say 1,200,000 Lebanese lira, and then maybe tomorrow it'll be worth 1,300,000 Lebanese lira. So it changes. So this Cash App will give you the current exchange rate daily. So that's something to have definitely if you're going to come to Lebanon. Last tip I want to give you is just be considerate of the people over there. They're dealing with a lot of stuff, so try to be sensitive towards them. And also don't talk politics. Whatever you do, do not talk politics in Lebanon, because it's something very close to people's hearts, and yeah, you'll just get into a fight. Just talk about the country, how nice it is, and you'll be fine. So these are my 5 tips. To sum it all up, would I advise you to come to Lebanon now? Yes or no? Totally up to you. Given the facts that I've given you, that I felt like my trip was safe for the most part. I didn't roam around in different areas. I just mainly stayed in Beirut, the downtown area. And I did go to out in the country, different places, but we did have a driver, and I was with my friend who is a local. So it's better to be with a local if you do decide to come, because he could give you the ins and outs of what you need to do if you do come to Lebanon. And the last thing I just want to tell you guys is I hope Lebanon improves. I hope the people of Lebanon can get back their money, their economy goes up or even higher than it was before, because I did love Lebanon. I love the people over there. They're very nice people, very educated. Much respect towards them. And as always, guys, just take care. Love you. And if you have any other comments, please just leave it down below. Drop that like. And I hope I give you a good idea of how Lebanon is. So peace, guys. Stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.